All right, so final update for the day. I've decided to come back because I forgot the GoPro that I clipped up, and I figured I'd give a quick walk around, show everyone what the motorhome looks like. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, hit record again, and I will give you a walking tour of what it looks like right now, which, not very impressive. So here's the front door. The slide is in right now. I'm not gonna put it out because I'm basically buttoned up for the day. But you can see that the captain's chairs are currently removed. They need some love and care, and then I will put them back. Now, the first thing of remediation that I need to do tomorrow is going to be dealing with this and this down there. This is my camera that I normally film with, which is going to involve removing the doghouse and cutting out this entire section of wood here, which is actually why the seats are removed. That is soft wood and moldy, and it is not in good shape, and it needs to be dealt with. All of these cabinets up here are going to be removed. I installed these recently, so it's perfectly fine. There's speakers in there and in there, plus they installed home theater speakers and all sorts of weird, odd, unexpected stuff. If I'm not mistaken, these are the speakers for the Ford chassis, and the speaker that was here in this receiver, and that little set of Bose Jewel Cube knockoffs are a part of the home theater system. All of the lights are being replaced. Everything, like even these fluorescent banks, are getting removed. And when I redo the ceiling, everything is going to be puck lights, but not these old ones. It is going to be brand new LED puck lights. I had one set here, but I don't know where it's gone off to. And it'll be the same thing right here. So each one of these 4 holes will get an LED puck light. And you can see that the plywood here is actually in really good shape. And I'm going to put a white beadboard up here, paint the whole thing white. It'll look really good. Replace the dimmer. Luckily, this slide is going to be the easiest part of the entire job. So you can't see it right now because it's covered up, but in this corner here, there's water damage on the wall and a little bit of water damage on the floor. The floor, I'm pretty sure a little bit of mold spray will take care of it, but the wall, I need to remove parts of the wall, including this area here. This is just so weak and flimsy and soft that I'm pretty sure I need to remove it and replace it. And I took patches out of the ceiling to see what the condition of the wood is in the ceiling, and it's all quite good. My big concern was in this wall, everything appears to have wicked the water. You can see there's rust marks where all of the screws were previously. Like, this just isn't in good shape. I'm going to replace this, and I'm going to replace this. I'm going to make one nice, pretty looking metal panel that looks really good. This was the kitchen. It was an L-shaped kitchen. This is the L right here, and then it went up to right about where that cuts off. It's about 5 feet. Wasn't very big. Barely big enough to do anything. And I removed it more or less to make sure there was no mold or damage to the wood below. So far, over here, while it's dirty, it's in good shape. It's just dirty. Once it's cleaned up and it's vacuumed, it should be just as white as the rest of the floor. Now, right here used to be a closet. It extended from just to the left of this pipe. You can actually see it in the ceiling. All the way to here. And what I'm doing is, right here was where the closet split from just stand-up coat hanger space to drawers. This part is going to be extended into the kitchen. So it's going to be a 7-foot long counter without an L. And then this part here is going to become an electrical cabinet. Currently, the electrical all pulls to over there. I'm going to redo all of the electric so it comes into here. I'm going to be doing DC distribution systems. I'm going to be doing dual breaker panels, one for solar and one for mains. I'm going to be doing a lot of really cool stuff. You can see the old inverter hanging on the wall on this vehicle. Instead of one large inverter for the whole thing, at every individual station that needed 120, they put a small inverter. Very interesting. This here was the bathroom. As you can see, the wall is gone. All that remains is that cabinet, the toilet, and the one-piece shower. Tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, this shower is getting removed, and it's just going to be placed over there for the time being, out of the way. Underneath the shower is a lot of damage, and that needs to be remediated before this can go back together. Buried away back there was some mold in the floor, so I have a feeling that this whole section might need to be cut out and replaced, which is fine. I need to remove that so we can remove the cabinet. That box is the only reason that cabinet's still there. Today we learned that the original ceiling fan here, if you turn it on, pops a fuse. That was fun to learn. Luckily, I already have a replacement for it. I just haven't put it in. I've already started replacing some of the lighting. Unfortunately, I did this before I realized I'm going to be replacing the ceiling and the walls and the floors and everything. So that'll be coming back out and going right back where it is. I've already put a brand new fan in here. It's actually a Chinese fan. It's not a name brand, but it seems to be really, really good. I quite like it. It works. It does exactly what it's supposed to. And it offers 3 different speeds out and 2 different speeds in. Plus it's fused, very easily accessible. You don't need to remove it to get to the fuse. It's great. Currently, my thermostat is kind of, yep, I will fix that one day. It'll probably go near the electrical cabinet over here. Now, in the bedroom, I will be reassembling the bed frame that exists. I might recreate it out of new wood, depending on what condition it's in by the time we're done, because various parts of it are scattered about, and I don't know how well it's going to hold up, but we'll see. This partitioning wall is going to come out. And then I think that's the only real change I'm going to make there. There's air leaking out of the end cap, the fiberglass end cap. It's been blowing hot air into the vehicle. So there's that. When I rebuild this, I'm going to build a platform here, and this platform is going to house a combination washer dryer. So that's what this area will be. Combo washer dryer. That black little shroud is for the gasoline fuel fill up. But this is a really good walkthrough of where things are right now. I am selling this fridge if you know anyone who wants a Norcold 1210. A Norcold 1210. It's in great shape. It's got the wood finish. Everything about it functions. It works just fine. Just, I want a 12-volt DC fridge. I do not want a propane fridge. I'm going to put solar on the roof. And I want the solar to run the fridge without needing to run through an inverter. So I'm just changing it up. You can also get a hint of the original linoleum there. That about does it for today's video. I did film a time lapse, and I did film a couple other things today. I'll see how they fit in. Maybe it'll play in a minute, maybe it won't. I don't know. I've got a terabyte's worth of footage to go through from today. We'll see what I get out of that for the day. I may just fall back just to this iPhone video because this tour is already 9.5 minutes long. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, ideas, anything, please leave it in the comments below. Smash the like button. I want to hear from you. Subscribe, all that jazz, and have a good one, guys. Thank you. Peace.